Drop the bass.
Hello, this is a video outlining the best methods of shipping and running a business, the cheapest supplies and the best ways to ship, and also the best ways to make the most money and spend the least you can on selling stuff for top dollar. So to start off, this is a small piece I just bought from eBay. It's a loop, what I feel is very essential for my coin collecting, but that's aside from the point. I got this from an eBay seller, and he shipped from Compton, which is the most dangerous city in America, or one of the most dangerous for the matter. It works very well, not that well on camera, but you have to flip it over, and that's how you use it, by flipping it over. But anyway, so that's beside the point. So the cheapest ways and the best way to ship any products from your home. This is a bubble mailer, and bubble mailers are great ways to ship your items. They're well protective of your products. Good inside, good size, many of them, and they are one standard way to ship your items. Now, Walmart and Target and any other store, big store, will fleece you on these. They charge about 60 cents a piece, 70 cents a piece for each of these bubble mailers, which, when you contribute to shipping costs, are absolutely insane. The cheapest way to buy these bubble mailers for shipping are on eBay or on AliExpress.com. On eBay, you can get each of these for 12 cents, and for a box of 50, about $6.34. For 100, I think it's about $12, $11. On AliExpress, it's about 10 cents a piece, so it's not really much of a difference. But I do prefer buying from America because that's way faster shipping. So definitely, that's one place where you wanna save some money, because it does add up. 20 envelopes. You're saving. So that's $8 right there. Now that's one place you wanna look for some savings. The other place is on this. It's called tape, and again, you can get fleeced on this, really, really badly fleeced. What you want to do is not pick up the brown tape or the tape that you get in these. You can get one of these, but really, this is not one of the things that you want to buy every time. These cost about the Scotch tape, and don't buy from Scotch if you're looking for the savings. Scotch tape costs about $7 to $8 a piece for these small ones, and a pack of 2 costs about $10 to $12. On the other, or I may be wrong. If you buy it without these, you can get it for $1.50 cheaper a piece. So that's a definite option. Also, notice that this big box of tape can't fit over here. Can't fit over. I mean, it's way bigger. And I got this for $5. You can get way cheaper on Amazon, but that's not even better. You can get on eBay, or even better in China. Always look for your best deals on tape. Tape is somewhere where you can save a lot of money on. The next thing you want to do for shipping supplies is you want to use this, a scissor. One of the best ways to save money, and this is not always followed by everyone, is to try to limit how much tape you use per try. A scissor can help you with that. A scissor will allow, many times what people do is they just run their tape through the entire, what I want to show you is an example of what I received from someone a couple of days ago. Notice how they run their tape through the back. They run their tape through the front, and they run their tape through much more than needed. This extra tape, which could have been reduced to this much, could have saved them quite some money. And what they do, and I'm not going to show you the other side because that has my address on, they've taped the whole entire place up. The best way to save money is if you can limit the tape usage per time, is one of the best things you can do. The next way I want to talk about is PayPal shipping. PayPal shipping, which I have a video on earlier, is a method of shipping where you can go any priority mail, first class, and all that through PayPal. and PayPal gives you a beautiful discount, which is generally about 25% cheaper, and it also, as you add the ounces on, it also is about 70% cheaper when you add each ounce on. The most expensive PayPal shipping in first class, when you ship the full 13 ounces, it saves you almost 30 cents an ounce. So that's 3 methods of really saving money. The other is recycling. Recycling is ultra important and very important with savings. As even as we talk about 10 cents a bubble mailer, but if you were paying 50 cents a bubble mailer, and you can use this that you received a few days ago. Amazon sends these, eBay sends these, everywhere sends these. If you can reuse these, we're talking about 50 cents a piece, and if you can reuse 50 of them a year, we're talking about at least $25 saved, and even more when you talk about when you're trying to sell and you also buy a lot. I myself in the last 2 months have probably reused almost 30-40 envelopes, and I've saved myself quite some money there. So there you have it. 4 ways that you can really save lots of money on shipping. You might not have followed these before, but they are great places to go and try out saving some money. And you never know, you might really be able to find more profits when you go those routes. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and this is Silver Stacking Pro signing out.